Hello, welcome to this lecture. In this lecture, we will learn about column AS statement. Column AS statement means we are going to writing multiple columns to mix, and commonly we have to present in a single column data. In this tutorial, AS statement, how we are going to preparing using MySQL in PHP GUI, and the alternatively how we are going to placing particular name, a common name, a grouping of different columns into a single column output, and how we are going to be showing as a result set data. We will see it's a very simple technique in MySQL as well. While writing the query, you see here I'll for an instance of example I'll show you. Select star indicates the wildcard of all the columns. It can be representation. As you know that till now we have learned what it from, and now in more elaboration how we are going to be learning the things from this lecture. We will see here the most of the persons and the most of the point how we are going to be covering here in this lecture. Now select star from, it will indicate all the columns which are the what are the table we are going to be selecting and choosing here. All right, in this scenario I am selecting from the out of the databases. For this instance of the tutorial, I am selecting here in this of, this is the table name, it is in a customers. I am going to select it. Now see here, it is in a customers. Select the customers and turn it the line and go here and run the execute the query. You will get all the columns from the table. All right, instead of what is my requirement is to making an independent columns. If I want to write an a query by using select, like what I can do it is like a customer ID, company, like a contact name and contact title if required, and postal code and country is sufficient. Like 4 columns I'm choosing as an EMP details. Like what I'm selecting here from here, customer ID, contact name, the second column, this is the contact name, and the second and next one like a postal code and country, that is sufficient as an identifying a unique customer from the out of the records from the database. Now what I can do it is, instead of writing here, you see here for this selecting of the 4 columns, what I have suggested for this, customer ID, customer underscore, like customer underscore ID, the name of the column, and the space we have to change in a contact underscore name, and comma notation we are using for selection of the columns, different columns from the out of the data table, right? And now here I'm going to selecting postal underscore code here, and a second next column country, postal underscore code and country. You'll see here postal underscore code, it's an underscore not dash. How the column is designed and written in the table, same thing has to be right in the select way, otherwise you may get an error. The name of the column name, it is in a where it is like after city, it's in a region, postal code, COUNTRY. Yes, absolutely true. Now I have chosen 4 columns. I'm getting a result is in, press here we go. Yeah, something the column name. I think something is the column name is getting some wrong. Let me see you. Yes, first column only it's getting something. T is missing over here. CUSTOMR. Yeah. Yeah, customer ID. Let's press go for something serious. Error is getting again and again. So we'll check it. The first column. Yeah, I'll do one thing. I'll open another tab. Like I'll open another tab. Let me check the column names perfectly first. Yes, this is the structure. CUSTOMAR underscore ID. Yeah, one column it is completed, and contact underscore name. CONTACT underscore NAME. Contact underscore name, right? POSTAL. Yes, it's absolutely written. I have a POSTAL underscore code. That is in a postal code, and country. The name of the column, that is in a country. These four columns I am choosing. Now I'm pressing the go to executing a query. Let's see. All the four columns I have a given data set here. The result set, it is in a data set, it is in a all four columns. Instead of using four columns and as an output of the result set, I want to show as an a result is an output column is an a four independently. I have to remap in the output front end form, and again I have to show all these four columns. All right. Instead of using to doing much more work by making in a query, what I can do here, just simply you see here by making an AS statement like alias statement, we can simply say that on cat of using the parenthesis and closing the parenthesis, how many columns we are going to making in a concatenation. It's nothing but in a concatenation, and I'm using a predefined method in MySQL, which is in a concat method. And here for taking in a space between the two, like how what I can say that the column value I am distinguished to making in a space of one tab line only. One space I am making. So see, simply I'm taking one empty string over here and making in a copy. All right. And again, I'm taking the same string here and making in a paste over here. Simply as simple. That's it. And I'm making all these are the four columns into one common string. For that common string, what I'm doing here, making yes. Now this lecture is coming here. As alias name, I'm giving here as EMP, like EMP details. Simply as a one column, I'm defining here from customers table. Name of the table is customers table. Now you see here and observe here the select using concatenation function. First column, second column, third column, fourth column. Four columns are I am grouping into as in a single output statement, that is an EMP details. Earlier I have executed four columns. I have a get an output. Here it is independently. Four rows are coming in the database data set. And the result set, how I am seeing these four columns, right, with the respective data of that particular row. And now if I press an execution of an SQL statement, you will see here as simple, I'll get a single column only. I'll get as in a single column only. If I want any comma notation between, if any, I'll put in a comma over here. Otherwise, I'll make it as a special character in between there, like a pipe symbol. Assume that pipe symbol I'm placing there. As you ever wish to space, like make it as a distinguish between these all the things. You just simply see here as an output, as simply you see here as an pipe symbol where the customer ID, name of the customer, and the pay postal code and the name of the country, all will come like simply by using this result set. I can map it as in a like a front end form as in a simply EMP details. I can use it and show the customer complete address details over there. It will make you more. It will save you much time to mapping all the columns independently by using of the AS statement, but simply making in a columns into in a single map or mapping as a result set in a simple way, and you will get as an accurate output from the database query itself. Then the select statement we can do manipulations and many things from using this type of a statement queries. Like similarly, you can use many AS statements in a single state, like a SQL statement. Like I have a making in a comma over here and specifying one more column as, and here I can specify as salary. I can specify it. If some I'm doing something like three or four columns making in a sum and making an as salary or total EOT, as you wish to make in a distinguished column, in your custom column you can specify over there. I hope you better understand about the AS statement using in the column concatenation and columns showing in a special alias names while writing your SQL statements. You will get in a good understanding about it. In another one more session, I am going to preparing based on our schedule of the program SQL Complete SQL. Well, there we will see while making an AS statement utilization while preparing of the join statements, like making an joins in table names also alias names we'll use there. As an alias names we'll use, instead of using the common original name of the table, we'll use the alias name of the table and making an alternate names to the table and showing and customizing our SQL query with a limited words and a limited understanding way. Thank you for watching this session. Thank you.